Good morning, Patrick. Happy Friday. I hope you're staying healthy and doing very well, having a great start to 2022. Thank you for being so patient. So like I said in my message, our original concrete contractor in Atlanta fell through. He actually backed out. And so we're looking for someone to take over his spot. So we only work with, so basically my name's Lisa, as you know. I'm the CEO and founder of Concrete Marketing Masters. So we exclusively work with concrete contractors. So we've been doing case studies and working on concrete clients, growing their businesses online. Now, I'm all about education and being transparent. So I make these videos, A, to educate you on your digital presence, and B, to show you the impact it has to really scale your business or double to triple your business. So I 100% recommend. You cannot, grow a business without digital marketing. It's very difficult, or you can just do it quicker and more efficiently, and it's more sustainable. Of course, word of mouth is great. Referrals are great. Those leads are always welcome and they're always there. But to really be scalable in a consistent and sustainable manner, digital marketing cannot be avoided. So that's why I was asking about your website, so I can do an audit on your website. But you said it's been down, and it will be up in a couple of weeks. So I'll just go over kind of what your number one competitor in Atlanta is doing, and making sure that when you do have your new website, it has all the right things in place to rank on Google and have your website truly make money for you, drive high quality leads. I hope you're not buying leads from Home Advisor, Angie's List. Those are shared leads. So I'll just dive right in. So please let me know your feedback. I want to make sure this is valuable to you, that you learned something, and answer any questions you may have, okay? So first things first. So I put a Concrete Contractors, Atlanta, Georgia. So since we work with concrete contractors and we've studied our clients very closely, we know what keywords you want to be found for and should be found for, and which ones that don't really matter. So concrete contractors is always a keyword you want to rank for. So you can attach it to any city that you service. So concrete contractors, Atlanta, Georgia. First thing you see is an ad. So that's part of our service. Ads are amazing when done right. I do not recommend any business owner, anybody without experience with Google Ads, to do them. Google will just take your money. It's too tedious and too time consuming and too technical. So you really got to know Google Analytics. You got to know Google AdWords, and you really have to do your studying on it. So we do that for you, to make sure that you get the best return on investment and best return on investment on ad spend. So definitely, Google Ads are a great way to get quick leads in slower times, or if you have a particular service or a city that you really want to target for a couple of months. Now, when you scroll down, this is what we call the Google Map Pack. So you have to have a Google My Business listing. It's completely free. It's provided by Google. You just create your profile. So to be in this area is extremely essential. From our clients, they are getting 60 to 70% of calls from being in this area. So you have to have a Google My Business listing. You have to have a brick and mortar address, so it can't be a PO box, for each city that you want to rank for. So I know a lot of contractors end up, we're kind of working out of their home address, but we don't suggest that. We suggest you get a virtual executive office, which is like $50 a month, and you get your own address and it's a virtual office. So that works very well. So that would be the first thing. Second thing, you have to have your Google reviews, and you have to be consistent about them. You have to get at least a couple a month and be really consistent about it. The more the better, right? This person has 265. The whole goal is to be above a 4.5 star. It doesn't have to be perfect, but definitely over 4.5 is recommended. And again, getting those reviews are really important. concrete contractors get more reviews by automating the system. Everything you want to make sure that's very efficient and easy. So we end up automating that for you. It sends out text and emails to your customers to easily ask for a review on Facebook, review on Google, on all of the platforms that you are on. And you definitely should have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, a LinkedIn, all of those, a YouTube channel, all of those social profiles build your credibility and visibility to people looking for your services. So everything's about authority, credibility, and building trust with Google. Google has to trust your business in order to promote it at the top. So that would be another thing. So Google My Business Listing free. Start getting reviews, build out your profile, name, address, phone number, pictures, as many pictures as you can, quality pictures. And then third thing, you have to have a lot of citations. So citations are just your business name, address, and phone number on online directories, such as what I just said, Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, all of the online directories, because that will show Google that you are, it actually have you're local to the area, because Google prefers businesses that are local to that area to rank on top over businesses that are not in the area but are still servicing the area, right? So and they all have to be cohesive and congruent and accurate. So you have to make sure that your address, phone number, and name matches on all citations. So if you forget to update your phone number on one thing, but on Yelp you have your updated phone number, it's going to confuse Google. So we help you or do your citations for you, and it's something that's pretty tedious, but we do that for you, and you just have to have more citations than these competitors. And obviously Atlanta is a very, very competitive area. Any major city is very competitive, so people are on top of their marketing. Florida is you're in two great states for what you do. And so you should definitely own your own asset, which is your business website and your Google My Business listing, because this will make you money 10 times over. So I'll show you the statistics in a little bit. So when you scroll down, Home Advisors #1. So it's actually pretty easy, not easy, but it's Google likes, like I said, local businesses. So they want to rank someone that's in this area. They don't want to rank Home Advisor, but this person who's in no, that's another directory, but Sudlow Concrete, they want to rank them over Home Advisor, but they're not doing enough to push them over, but they're pretty close. So so when you scroll down, this is what you call the organic section, or what naturally comes up. So the top 3, 4, 5 spots are what you want to be. Definitely you want to be on the first page. 95% of people don't go to the second page. Just think about when you Google something, you rarely go to the second page, right? So you being in these top spots is your whole entire goal. So 60 to 70% of calls come from here in most, and depending on the city, right? But that's extremely important. And then 20 to 30% of calls will be coming from this organic section. And 10 to 20% of your calls will be coming from this ad section. So in order to dominate your service industry and the cities that you target, you need to target all 3 of these things. So I'll show you the back end of this website. I'll show you how many leads it's getting and how it's #1, so you can ensure that your website, when it's done, will be is ready to be, #1. It does take time. It's not something that happens in a month or 2 months or 3 months. It takes about, depending on the competition and where you're starting off from, it takes about at least 6 months, if not more, to a year. It really does take time. But once you're at the top, it's like you get floods of leads, and we just have to maintain your spot. So I'll show you the #1. So Sudlow Concrete, this is them. So the reason why they're #1, one of the reasons is this section right here, referring domains and backlinks. So just think of a referring domain as a high power, high credible website linking back to your website, saying to Google, "Hi, I vote for them. They're an expert. They're popular. They're credible for concrete services. So you are in DR, this is power and this is authority. This means that you're an expert to Google, and power is just like how powerful is your website, how many backlinks do you have, and how many quality backlinks do you have. So you want this to be a 1-to-1 ratio as close as possible, but this isn't bad. So they're doing pretty well. So they have 1,550 backlinks. That's a lot. That's a lot. And you can't put all those backlinks on at 1 month. You got to do it gradually. 30 the first month, 50 the next month, and 100, 150, 200, 200 or 300 to 4. You have to do it gradually, or else Google knows what you're doing. They know that you're trying to hack the system. Not hack, but you're trying to do things that are not natural. They have 1,400 keywords. Remember, keywords is what I just typed in, right? Concrete contractors, Atlanta, Georgia. Basically, what are people typing in Google to find you, right? So you need to have the correct keywords, which takes a lot of research on our end. But, the proof is in the pudding. You have to do the research and lay that foundation, just like a house, to make sure that it withstands the test of time and is high quality and will carry you through years and years. So they have 1,400 keywords, driving 1,300 people to their website a month. So those are all leads. Now, that's a lot of, imagine if they just close half of that, right? So they're closing 500, deals, or they're at least touching base with those amount of people and closing, 200 or 100. That's a lot of business for you, and this is month over month. Obviously there are busy seasons, so that might vary, but this company is never low on leads, right? They're never concerned about where they're coming from. Their website's doing very well. So these are analytics for just their website. This is not analytics for their Google My Business page or anything else. So they're doing very, very well. So we'll look at this company's keywords and see what's going on. So concrete contractors Atlanta, 250 people search this a month in Google. You have to 100% include this in your website. Concrete driveway Atlanta, 100 people search that a month. Concrete driveway contractors, so that's a national keyword. So it's not tied to Atlanta, but you still want to rank for it. Let's see. So let's look for Atlanta. Concrete Atlanta, 200 people search that a month. Driveway repair Atlanta, 250 people search that a month. Driveway replacement Cumming GA, 40 people search that a month. Stamped concrete Atlanta, 100 people. Concrete patios Atlanta, 80 people. So I'm not going to go through all these pages, but that's thousands of people looking for your services that you're not being found for. So you're again in a great location. So you should be getting some of this cut of the pie, So you don't want to be missing out on all of these people looking for your services, especially in the cities that you want to rank for. So I hope this gave you a good understanding of what's going on. I know it's a lot of work and a lot of this is my expertise and our expertise. So I'd love to hear your feedback or if you have any questions, but I hope this gave you a good rundown of kind of how this all works, okay? So I'll speak with you soon, Patrick. Have a great day. Bye-bye.